A big round of applause, my friends. The single flame stands for the knowledge divine out of ignorance, integrity dispelled out of doubt. Deepo Jyoti Parabrahma, Deepa Jyoti Janardana, Deepo Haratu Me Papam, Deepa Jyoti Namostute. I request everyone to pay attention to these words. We bow to the sacred light. May it remove our flaws and lead us to the supreme truth. I request all the dignitaries to kindly accept the chairs on the stage. The 15th National Level Felicitation Ceremony of UPSC Civil Services Examinations 2024 rank holders, paired with the service orientation program, stands on the belief that cracking India's toughest examination is only the first milestone. Conceived by Dr. Rahul V. Karad, this event honors the merit with immediately rooting in the duty. The senior IAS and IPS officers and innovators joined the new officers to translate the marks into mission, linking ethics to empathy and evidence-based policy for every future file that you all would be signing. My friends, let us start this function with reminding ourselves towards the duty of our motherland. I'm going to request my team to play the national song Vande Mataram, and I would like to request each one of you to rise in your seats for the same.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam. Shasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra Jyosna Pulakitayamini, Pulla Kusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini, Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
I request everyone to continue standing because I'm going to request you, as per the tradition of this university, we are going to fold our hands, close our eyes, and wholeheartedly participate in a prayer that does not talk about any caste, creed, religion, or any section of society.
Veda Pratipadya Jaya Jaya Swasamvedya Atmarupa Devatuti Ganeshu Sakalartha Mati Prakashu Mane Nivrittidasu Avadhari Godi Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Thank you. And now I would like to request and invite the Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University to kindly propose the welcome address.
Shall I? No. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our founder president and UNESCO chair for Human Rights, Democracy and Peace, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, our dynamic executive president and initiator of this unique program of UPSC Rankers Felicitation, Dr. Rahul Vishwanath Karad sir, on behalf of all trustee members, all faculty, staff, and students of MIT World Peace University, may I extend a warm welcome to all of you have gathered here for this pious occasion and wonderful occasion. May we formally welcome Srimati Snehalata Shrivastava ji, Shri A.S. Rajan ji, and Shri Vivek Phansalkar ji, who will be coming any moment, all of whom have been distinguished and decorated officers, having spent their life for the service of the nation. Let's clap for them for their relentless service throughout their illustrious career. Friends, this program is unique and one of its kind in many ways. All of the rankers and qualifiers who have gathered here will soon be heading to Missouri or other places for their rigorous training before actually joining their respective administrative posts. We all have a strong sense of pride and hope for you all to serve this great nation Bharat, because you are the ones to build the new Bharat in the days to come. As our founder president, Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, has been propagating and supporting as an educationist and academician, our Bharat Mata holds the capacity and power to become a Vishwa Guru in 21st century, as said by Swami Vivekananda. He also emphasizes that the students of Bharat should become physically fit, mentally alert, intellectually sharp, and spiritually elevated. It will ensure that the students become winning personalities when they enter their careers. Holistic education for life transformation, thereby, has been the founding principle and motto of MIT World Peace University, which includes also different activities started by Dr. Rahul Karad sir, who is now taking the mantle from his father. That includes peace studies, yoga studies, social leadership development program, co-creation program, rural immersion program, research, innovation, design and entrepreneurship program, life transformation program, national and global academic immersion program, democracy leadership governance public policy program, Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad program, biography studies, sports, trekking, visit to National Defense Academy, and many other such unique initiatives are integral part of every student's career curriculum at MIT World Peace University because of Dr. Rahul Karad. Today we are celebrating the success of each and every one of the UPSC ranker and qualifier present here. In addition, we have a special emphasis and felicitation of Ms. Shakti Dubeji, rank 1 All India, and Mr. Archit Parag Dongreji from Pune itself, who has 3rd All India rank. He is on the campus, he will be joining us soon. Yeah, he's here. You have 100 years life, Dongreji. Yeah. So let's have a huge round from Archit Parag Dongreji and Shakti Dubey. Madam and sir, this stupendous success by you is in one of the toughest examination, not only in India, but even globally. And hence, we are proud of you and proud of all of you there. There are numerous examples of civil services officers having made remarkable changes, path-breaking development initiatives. They have made social impact. They have made technological advancement too. And so on they have done for the Bharat. Some of the names for you. From the role models like T.N. Session, who revolutionized election system of India, who is also founding member of MIT School of Government, under whose we are doing this particular program. We have Mr. Armstrong Pame from Manipur, who was popularly called as a miracle man for building People's Road. We also have Ms. Durga Shakti Nagpal, who curbed illegal mining in Uttar Pradesh. We also have Aruna Sundar Rajan, who as an IT secretary developed for the first time e-governance in Kerala. Mr. Ashok Khemka, who is famous as a transferred man, has taken many initiatives and has been transferred for 50 times in his career. And also we have on dais similar such officers, Snehalata Shrivastava madam, we have A.S. Rajan, and soon will be joined by COP Vivek Phansalkar ji, former Commissioner of City of Mumbai and also DGP of Maharashtra Police. All these civil officers have made lasting impressions with their out-of-the-box thinking and an urge to do something better, something positive for the society, for the nation Bharat. Let's reflect on the life and work of all these distinguished officers who have led a path for future officers to walk on and make this great nation Bharat even greater and better. Let me once again welcome you all, and on behalf of all of us here, wish you best of the best in your career. May you have a best of the best health, wealth, family, globetrotting, and sure after retirement life will be equally enticing. Thank you for giving your time and coming to our university. Wish you all the best again. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. We welcome the Super Cop, Police Commissioner of Mumbai and DGP Maharashtra former Vivek Phansalkar ji. Let's give a round of applause for Rajan ji, Shrivastava madam and Phansalkar ji. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that warm welcome. And it is indeed our honor and privilege to have such tall personalities on stage today with us. My friends, you must have noticed the title of this function today, 15th UPSC Civil Services Examinations Qualifier 2024, which necessarily indicates that this is the 15th time that we are doing this. So it has been the tradition of last 15 years that we receive such tall personalities here on stage and all the qualifiers in the auditorium. I would like to take a moment and reflect on all these last 15 years through a small film. I request my technical team if they can please play a small glimpses film of all the UPSC felicitation ceremonies so far.
Bharat is the world's largest democracy, standing strong in the pillars of legislature, executive, and judiciary. Bureaucrats are one of the most important parts of this foundation of democracy and at the very base of a nation's function. All of you have gone through an intense scrutiny and process to qualify for these services. Here at MIT World Peace University, we have been felicitating Bharat's prime civil servants since 2009. This year is the 15th National Level Felicitation Ceremony UPSC CSE Qualifiers 2024 and Service Orientation Program. Bharat has witnessed career spans of several stalwart bureaucrats who have led with an example of how these officers can bring in the real change systems. To enlist a few, former IPS officer R.N. Kao, first chief of RNAW, former Indian Civil Service officer R.P. Norona, who was State Chief Secretary for more than a decade, former IRS officer E. Sridharan, who was known as the Metro Man of India, former IAS officer T. N. Seshan, who was the 10th Chief Election Commissioner known for the electoral reforms. With appreciating the journey of Bharat's brightest cadre of bureaucrats, from aspirants to administrators, this time, initiative will offer real-world insights from top officers, policy makers, and change makers. As envisioned by Dr. Rahul V. Karad, this initiative is to strengthen the ethical code and develop awareness about the magnitude of responsibility that this role carries.
14 years back, this particular initiative under the School of Government, when we talk about government, it is about legislature, executive, judiciary, and of course media. So with that spirit, I recognize all our IAS, IPS, IRS and all UPSC successful candidates every year before they get into the system of our country.
This is an effort for participants to dive deep into governance beyond textbooks, shaping the mindset needed for Bharat's complex administration realities. With great power comes great responsibility. The Service Orientation Program, envisaged by Dr. Rahul Karad, is an initiative to recognize public administrators and, at the same time, to empower them with impactful sessions in order for them to govern Bharat on its success journey.
Thank you very much for that film. My friends, it must have given you a glimpse of last 14 years journey of this celebration. And now with this, I would like to request the Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University to kindly felicitate and welcome the dignitaries on the dais. First and foremost, I would like to request Sir to kindly felicitate and welcome the former Secretary General of Lok Sabha, Madam Snehalata Shrivastava ji. Let's put our hands together and welcome with a big round of applause, my friends, Snehalata Shrivastava ji, the former Secretary General of Lok Sabha. Thank you, Madam. Thank you very much for your presence here today. I would now like to request Sir to kindly felicitate the former Director of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy, Hyderabad, Shri A.S. Rajan ji. A big round of applause for Shri A.S. Rajan ji. It's indeed our honor and privilege to have you here today, sir. I would now like to request Sir to kindly felicitate and welcome the former Commissioner of Mumbai Police, Shri Vivek Phansalkar ji. A huge round of applause, my friends. It is indeed our honor to have all these people on stage. Thank you very much. My friends, such events are not just a celebration that we come together and celebrate for a few moments and then part away. No. MIT World Peace University has always been known for creating lasting impacts and perpetual engagements. Today, we are going to reveal such important initiative to all of you for co-creating the future, empowering through collaboration. There are few important pillars that we all must take care of, which is called the Administrative Immersion Mission, AIM, and which is based on Sapta Setu, the 7 pillars of engagement. To share this thought and give us more details, I would like to invite on stage Shri Mangesh Latpateji along with Professor Gopal Vamniji to share this entire concept with us in detail. Lights off.
Respected guests, rankers, and august gathering, greetings. With the purpose of meaningful dialogue and engagement for social transformation, the UPSC CSC Rankers Felicitation and Service Orientation Program is organized. At Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, we envision this as a two-way engagement where you, as esteemed rankers, and our university ecosystem work collaboratively towards the shared objective of social transformation through administration academic partnership. In continuation of this vision, I am here to present possible contours of future engagement that we seek your interest and cooperation for continued and impactful association. So as you can see, co-creating the future, empowering through collaboration. We have 7 pillars of engagement, Sapta Setu. First being interactive learning through visit, career progression, mentoring, interdisciplinary association, academic partnership, guest lecture and public dialogue, and community engagement and peace building. So if we see each pillar, we want our students to interact with the officers, future officers, those who are in the civil service working in the various capacity at a different role. And we would like to students to visit their places, administrative offices, have the field exposure. In line with that, we will have program to be in future readiness will be prepared ready. So officers can take the people through or student to the departmental walkthrough and live demonstration. The career progression, where we want our student to get the internship and fellowship for the student. We will also like to curate few executive program for the officers where they can get certification courses done in online mode in the various fields like urban governance, rural development. Third pillar being mentoring, where individually or in an official capacity, students should get career guidance from officers, as well as for the specific civil service preparation also. We would like people, officers to interact with the group of the students or individually. We would like officers also to be part of the member of our board of studies or in an advisor capacity to improve the curriculum. As envisioned in national education policy, we seek to have interdisciplinary approach in various programs. So interdisciplinary association, what we seek is there can be a technological solution to the social problem. So social problem can be found out at the various level in the administration that can be shared with the students, and post that student can provide the innovative solution to those problems. Degree plus program that exists in the MIT World Peace University, we want the continued long-term association of the rankers. MIT World Peace University can become the knowledge exchange platform where the officers will get the young, dynamic, and the skilled workforce for various roles that they can perform at the administrative role. Then we want to have academic partnership where officer want to start any flagship project, and this young dynamic student can become the partners or workforce that can implement those policies, do the policy research or social impact assessment of the various government schemes for audit, survey purpose. The students can be used in various capacities. We would like to invite guest lecture officers for the guest lectures and the public dialogue. It can be organized at the school and departmental level for panel discussion. Officers, we would like to invite you in the future for as a speaker in for various programs. MIT World Peace University, as name itself suggests, it has been the long tradition of contributing to the society in various peace initiatives. So we would like to see this as a continuum with the same philosophy in the various domains like social harmony, conflict resolution, and cultural exchange, where university ecosystem and administrative setup can work collaboratively moving forward. So specific to this, we have designed one program, the AIM, and I would like now Professor Gopal Vamne sir to continue and brief about the same.
Thank you, Mangesh sir. And going through this Sapta Setu, it is basically a bridge, the Setu between the university, and this is the one and the foremost thing what the new education policy also aims for. So therefore these 3 pillars which are there, the 7 pillars which are there, they are trying to connect the officers and the university infrastructure basically. So how do we actualize this? So we have the target group is basically the final year students and the postgraduate students. Along with that, a mentorship base of all the rankers, not only of this particular year, but since 2009, who have been engaged with us with formal partnerships or the alumni network. And we call in for an internship for the duration of 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months with a flexible base location and academic calendar. So therefore, this particular engagement which we are aiming for through this AIM program would be about, say, shadowing of the officers, project work and field visits, may it be report writing or administrative support or grievance management, or may it be the institutional support what MIT World Peace University can extend would be in the form of orientation sessions, documentation templates, midway reviews and academic coordination. As we are all aware, a call given by the PMO, the Prime Minister's office, which do mention about that we want a platform where the academic institutions should come forward for various collaborative projects. Why it is always the big fours which are being talked about. Also, we propose of the mentorship model. It may be one-on-one or a small group mentorship or periodic reviews and guidances, and students' deliverables, which would be in the form of a monthly logbook, final reflective reports, presentations, and mentorship feedback forms. So therefore, the takeaway, if you want to understand, is typically about the policy and governance administrative advancement program. It may be you all being a member at the board of studies, as being very rightly pointed out by Mangesh sir, that the new education policy which is there, that deeply calls in for this kind of engagement. Bridging academic and administrative partnership, assistance in field activities, documentation and communication support, skilled youth engagement at the grassroots, collaborative projects engagement and its further development. So therefore, we see this as a kind of a win-win collaboration, a symbiotic collaboration which benefits not only the administration but also the students at the university, so that they get hands-on experience and engagement. With this, I submit the thought to you all for taking it ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for proposing such a wonderful idea. And co-creation of future is definitely our mutual responsibility, and with people like IAS officers, IPS officers and the citizens, we can definitely co-create a better future for our country. My friends, now it's time when we move to the special part of this session where we seek guidance from the personalities who are present with us on stage. First, I'm going to request the former director of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy, Hyderabad, retired IPS, Shri A.S. Rajan ji, to address the gathering. But before I do that, I would like to request my technical team to kindly relay a small film.
Former IPS officer A.S. Rajan, a name that echoes across the street of Bharat's law enforcement and national security ecosystem. During the service span of more than 3 decades, Rajan ascended to the rank of Director General of Police, a key architect of restructuring the direction of internal security of Bharat and modern policing. Along with several other medals, he is honored with the President's Medal for Extraordinary Service for contributions in combating terrorism, insurgency, and organized crime. Rajan did remarkable work in authorizing positions at the Ministry of Home Affairs and External Affairs. As a fine leader, he championed Bharat's global law enforcement diplomacy, forging ties with nations like the US, UK, and Germany. He played a crucial role in extradition negotiations, cross-border crime investigations, and advancing Bharat's international security agenda. As director of the National Police Academy, he modernized training, introducing critical subjects like cybersecurity, nuclear security, and human rights. A true visionary in uniform, an officer, diplomat, mentor, and leader, inspiring upcoming generations of bureaucrats to work for the nation. MIT World Peace University welcomes former IPS officer A.S. Rajan to the 15th National Level Felicitation Ceremony UPSC CSE Qualifiers 2024 and Service Orientation Program.
Please put your hands together and welcome with a big round of applause, my friends, Shri A.S. Rajan ji. Welcome back, sir.
Snehalata madam, and officers on the dais, my younger brother Vivek, and all the successful officers of the civil services exam 2024. I need not tell about how tough it is, what kind of achievement they have done. Yesterday itself very elaborately discussed about the turning from aspirants to administrator. So they are very well aware of their roles, and here there are students who were interested in joining their ranks and then following their models to enter into civil services. I need not tell about how difficult it is. But one thing is that training is one aspect what I noticed that brings very big transformation. In NPA, once you enter into the gate, there is a stone kept there with the wordings of the sculptor Leonardo da Vinci, telling that every stone has got beautiful sculpture. To the effect, I am not telling the exact wording. The sculpture only you will need to chisel out the waste part of it. So, I mean, the officers when they enter, they are more like academic. Just completed their education and entering new entrants. Many people have not had any experience and all. But I'll say that in 2022 batch, in 3 months' time, because sitting there at one place all the time studying and not much movement, what kind of physical condition they are. In 3 months' time, the batch 2022, in 3 months, they did triathlon of 2 kilometers of swimming, 40 kilometers of cycling, and 10 kilometers of running in 3 months of joining. When they joined, they can't even run for 1 kilometer. That was the condition. So the similar is the training program in the academy in Missouri, Labasna, and other academies. So they'll have to be mentally prepared to go for such kind of change, which is very essential for the country to have very well trained to occupy the top positions. I'll tell about the policing part, what we have been doing. We were just thinking about the predictive policing. Predictive policing model is something which is entirely different. People used to say in cities and all, the police is not effective, they are not doing patrolling. But in police, the most understood thing is that the lesser the visibility of the police, the effective will be the policing. So, I mean, less visible, more effective. So, in the academy, we just train, as the Vice Chancellor mentioned, physically fit, mentally alert, and ethically, morally correct. That is what we just repeatedly emphasize on. That is why the discipline, the little bit of regimentation, and preparing them for lifelong contribution to the society. So here, the officers are preparing themselves to face the wide and wild the society where the demands are very, very high. Yesterday, when we heard from Vivek Phansalkar also, Mumbai, such a big city, the challenges, what we see, one incident can make a movie, and every day we come across so many things which can be, every day can be a kind of movie kind of situation. That kind of challenges. I'll say that national security is one agenda which all the service members should carry in their minds. And I'll have to appreciate and then tell about this institution. What I used to visualize, the officers, if they are lacking in one during the training, that is how to deal with the democracy and politicians and political leaders, not politicians, political leaders. So this aspect which is lacking, so this gap is being filled here. So it is not that both are serving for cross purposes, they are serving for the same purpose of the advancement of the society, the national integration, and also taking the country to much higher level. So instead of looking at that, their adversary, they will be extracting kind of work, illegal, all those things. If you have open mind, that will be a better thing for the society. We are collaborators. For that, this platform, it is rightly pointed out the 7 pillars. I went through. I would like to take that presentation also with me, because it gives many, many things. I'll tell about one example. When I was posted in Bhagalpur, I had witnessed one thing which very rarely officers see. That is the judicial hanging. Judicial hanging. After investigation, one accused was hanged in front of the collector and SP, and so many you might have seen in many movies and all. Although it is slightly different, and it was a very grim kind of situation. Once I just recollect that time itself, it's I feel very sad. But at the same time, the impact it had on the Bhagalpur Central Prison was tremendous. 3 days, all those troublemakers, they did not open their mouths. That time the prison officer, he came and told, sir, police officers, they think that encounter or other means they can control the crime and maintain law and order. And that can't be, so incorrect, because there was, there was one example of one British officer who was posted in Bhojpur. I was in my first posting itself, Bhojpur, which was one of the toughest districts. And there, people sell their land to buy weapons, and murder is very normal thing. And the first district was the place where we had maximum murder in the country, India, year, month. So in that kind of place, they were telling that one officer, British officer, he brought down the murder cases by doing one thing, proper trial and awarding life, sentences, not life imprisonment. This hanging, we awarded hanging to some murderers. That brought down the figures of murders tremendously before independence. So what I want to tell is that there is no alternate to the legal methods that is more effective than any other shortcuts. So the officers here, they ought to be improving the current requirement. I was just mentioning that the biggest challenge is the technological challenge. Now, because of the young population, the demographic youngsters in large number. The job market is shrinking and people are going for jobs without even realizing that what kind of damage they are doing to the society. Yesterday I mentioned about this tri-junction of Cambodia, Thailand and Burma. There they have corporate kind of thing in which only thing is that how to do the scam, how to take out money from illegally from people all over the world. So this is not the only example. The recent example I was mentioning also that the Jain market. So algorithms, they develop algorithms how to just take out money without people realizing. The artificial intelligence is used for this kind of crimes. So your challenge will be either you are in IRS or any IPS or IAS. The biggest challenge is that how to protect the country from this kind of scamsters. And another aspect what I found was the gaps in the international relation, diplomacy. I'll have to tell about one extradition case, which is very, very popular. People followed up. That is the Vijay Mallya's case, in which when I was posted in London, we followed the case. We succeeded up to the equivalent of Supreme Court of Britain, UK. That is the Crown Court. So every court, from the Sessions Court, we followed it up and we succeeded. In 2019, if you just go through the judgment, it was fantastic, even better than the prosecution can put that. So much the judge wrote up against that and against the accused. And he was about to be sent, extradited. But one thing is that he just simply applied for seeking asylum in UK. So still the case is pending with the UK government. So for the past 6 years, that asylum seeking is under consideration. So what I want to tell is that with many countries, even with those tri-junction I was mentioning, the scamsters, there whether we have proper extradition treaty or MLAT with those countries. So here the diplomatic intervention is also required. So how to bring back those accused, because now in the the globalized world, you don't even realize people sitting in Nigeria, people sitting in many other countries, they do all these scams and then all these illegal activities. How will you bring? If you are establishing in their court and you are not in a position to bring, there is something lacking. So more important thing is that the officers of our generation, my generation, they are just looking at only pan-India. But now it has to be international. You will have to have better understanding of the international law and how to do well in your own field, cooperating with the international fora. I was mentioning about the system in London, which I saw for administrative officers. In London, there are 33 boroughs. Every borough has got a budget equivalent to a small state in India. So they have something like assembly equivalent, and they debate on each and everything. So whether we are having such kind of forum, the third, the local bodies, they are not effective at all. Somehow we just, the state government, they just don't recognize. So they can do better job. So how to coordinate with all three tiers of the government, not only central government. So decentralization is one thing which can tremendously help. So it is not that what has been there in law, and you should think as a policy makers also. There are many things which can be proposed to the government, which can come as legal provisions, and also better working of the democracy. We should be very, very proud of democracy and our political leaders. And there are some misunderstanding and gaps, how to fill that. That should be the main motto. And one best part of this university is they are offering many solutions. So in fact, I was just wondering that can also to the extent possible can help this initiative, that there can be kind of think tank working on bringing kind of coordinated effort for betterment of the country, upliftment of the oppressed, and how to work in a better way. The academics, bureaucrats, and various wings of the government working together. This is a beautiful idea. I don't think that many universities have as a kind of subject or initiative. So this is very, very appreciable one. And I didn't know about this until I just came here. So this is a different kind of experience. And since yesterday I was just thinking that what can be other possibilities? What can be, the training changes and what kind of service delivery the bureaucracy can give to the people. So these are the things which go in my mind. Maybe that in future, I was mentioning about the police department, the predictive policing, and identifying the hot spots and focusing there, and much of the energy will be focused at one place. Similar thing is for the administrative service also. There are some trouble spots, Naxalism, and then there are underprivileged sections of the society. How to take the attention, how to bring every stakeholders. There were two things which are lacking in our administrative setup, that is the quantification. What is quantification? I'll tell again one example. There was one bomb blast in a plane in US. Until then, not much scrutiny was there in the airports, checkings and other things. Security was not as much, as it is now. So one person in a shoe was carrying the explosive, and when in the mid-air, sitting next to the window, he just caused the blast. So expecting that it will just create a hole or something, then there may be a crash and people will die. 250 people are, so they were there in the plane. That was this calculation. But what happened was that it didn't happen. So the blast took place, he lost his leg, and neighbor has some damages, and he was caught there. So when it was assessed after 10 years, there was a report telling that the person could have caused the death of 250 people, but after 10 years, quantifying that how much efforts have been put. Every passenger is asked to remove the shoes and then scanned. How many scanners were installed? How many passengers, in 10 years' time went through the airports? So the report told that the quantification says that because of that one person, the title is that succeeding by failure. Succeeding by failure. He might have failed in his attempt, but what he has caused is that many more deaths than the 250 people. So you will have to understand two things, that is quantification and stakeholder identification. These are the other two aspects which you will have to always keep in mind for betterment. So these are my some suggestions, but many things need to be discussed and then developed in this collaborative effort. Time is over, naturally. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your thought-provoking address. And 2 points he rightly mentioned, and that they got stuck in my mind. First is, when we are doing our duty, when we are performing our duty, if we find something, that small thing even can be improved, I think it is our duty to reach out to the authorities, in your case, reach out to the government and suggest appropriate changes, what he talked about. So I think it echoes with the concept which was presented to you today. Co-creation of better future is what he was talking about. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that thought. And second important thought which he talked about towards the end, that one mistake, miscreant who tried to blow the aircraft through his bomb in the shoe, cost the amount of cost that the entire world paid for last 10 years is humongous. So small action can cause huge cost to others is something that we have to remember. Thank you very much, sir, for those two important thoughts. Please give him a big round of applause once again for sharing his mind today. Now it's time when we move ahead to the next special guest of honor, the former Commissioner of Police, Mumbai, retired IPS, Shri Vivek Phansalkar ji, to address the gathering. But before I do that, I would like to request my technical team to kindly relay a small film.
Former IPS officer Vivek Phansalkar from the batch of 1989 is renowned for his resilient, tech-driven and foresight vision of policing spanning across his vast career. He retired as the Commissioner of Mumbai, one of the world's most dynamic and populated cities requiring firm and relevant decision-making and execution practices. Known for his soft-spoken yet sharp approach, Phansalkar has been trusted with Maharashtra's most crucial law enforcement roles. Some of them to be mentioned as the Thane Police Commissioner heading the Anti-Terrorism Squad and the Anti-Corruption Bureau. Phansalkar's major achievements include effectively acting on communal riots in Thane as Additional Commissioner of Police Crime in 2008, introduction of e-challans in 2013 as Joint Commissioner of Police Traffic, which proved to be a digital transformation in traffic policing. Additionally, he has served as ADC to then Governor Dr. P.C. Alexander and later as SP in Parvani, Wardha and DCP in Nashik. Senior IPS officer Vivek Phansalkar always met challenges with integrity, discipline and strategic vision over the years of public service. His extraordinary work ranging from traffic, crime, cyber security and counter-terrorism reflects the true oath of law enforcement and systematic functioning. MIT World Peace University welcomes former IPS officer Vivek Phansalkar to the 15th National Level Felicitation Ceremony UPSC CSE Qualifiers 2024.
Please put your hands together and welcome with a huge round of applause, my friends, Shri Vivek Phansalkar ji.
Thank you, Gautam. Thank you. Respected Srimati Snehalata Shrivastava ma'am, Shri Rajan sir, esteemed colleagues on the dais, whatever names I can remember, Professor Vamne, Shakti Dubey, Khandekar, Chitnis, Ravi Kumar Chitnis, Dongre, Archit and Sane. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the faculty, there are many deans of the faculty, students, civil servants, to be successful candidates, many congratulations to you. The audience is a little varied and different and a bit indifferent as well. Nevertheless, I will try to take on from where Shri Rajan left, and he very elaborately dealt with policing, core policing subjects that administration and governance faces. So I will try not to repeat any of the things that he has said, because repetition is not, when I am in the audience, I don't like to hear people repeat things, and therefore I won't be repeating as well. I was just thinking while I was sitting and chatting with ma'am as to what points I need to make with such a varied audience, and I think there's some common things which are applicable to each one of us sitting here and sitting in the front and sitting everywhere in the world and the city and the country. So a few things which I think are very, very important for the candidates that are successful and are now going to bear the onus of the steel frame of the country for the next 35, 36 years is knowledge of the terrain and knowledge of the domain where you work is extremely important. You have just passed a very tough examination, but it is just the beginning of a very long duration examination which will go on for 35, 36 years. And wherever you will be going, you will be tested all the time, and you will be under the lens of everyone with whom you work, for whom you work, and for whom you don't work as well. So that is something which will, as sir said, that physical fitness. Why physical fitness? When you join the foundation course in the academy, you will find that there is horse riding and there is PT and there is parade, and 6 o'clock you are getting up. This luxury of getting up late, as you have got up late today and missed the bus, will not be allowed in any of your academies. And you know, respecting your own time and respecting else's time is something that you will be trained, because that is going to be very, very important. Physically fit, mentally alert and spiritually high is what your training is going to try and attempt to give you. But remember one thing, that the trainer can give you only as much as you can take. And for that you need willingness, for that you need a fire burning within you, and I hope that fire burns within you. Life will be full of challenges, and the first and foremost challenge will be that there will be always a lack of resources at your hands, and your hands will be full of all responsibilities which you will most of the time think that it is not yours. But believe me, every responsibility is yours, and within the resources or the limited resources that you have, you will be expected to deliver. And that happens with all the students also, whether you're doing BCom, engineering, medicine. Every time there is something which is lacking and is not available. And if that is not available, consider it as a challenge and an adversity. And adversity will always bring out the best in the individual if you take on the challenge head on. So I would like you to dwell upon this thought and do well. Well, one thing is certain, there is no substitute to hard work. You might be thinking that you have been working very hard for the last 1 year, 2 years or 3 years, whatever time it took to qualify. It is different for different people, depends upon your abilities and your effort both together. But one thing I would like to tell you, no amount of talent can substitute hard work. There are many people in this country and this world who were immensely talented in their fields of choosing, but they failed in life because they failed in taking the efforts that are necessary. And most of the time, especially in governance, especially in administration, in education, your field, I'm sure deans are sitting over here, they want people who work hard, because more talented people feel that they don't need to work because they are talented. Now that is a big problem. So governance and government always needs people who have talent as well as hard work, but there is no substitute to hard work. So please prepare yourself for that. Another thing which is very important is that you are entering a service of the government which is at the highest level. There is no entry point in the government higher than what you are entering. And many a time then people get a little laid back, a little arrogant, a little obdurate, obstinate. Please don't do that. Because everyone is important. When you are sitting in the car, your driver is more important than you. If he decides, he will dash you and finish you. So please don't consider yourself to be the only important peoples in your surroundings and domains and environments. Everyone is important. Everyone's job is important. Now here, if this mic fellow decides, he can screw the entire program. Mic band kar dega, band baja dega aapki. So respect everyone and respect everyone's work. And always be a doer. See, you will lead only if you do. There are many officers, ma'am, who tell me that I am feeling a little lost today. क्यों? क्या हुआ? बोला मेरा PA छुट्टी पे है. अरे भाई, PA leader है कि तू leader है? I mean, if a very senior officer is going to depend upon his PA or peon to deliver what citizens are expecting from him, God forbid, God save the country. So don't be like that. Self-reliance is something which is very, very important, and if you always ensure that you rely upon yourself only, then you will always be a leader, you will always be looked upon. People will like to be with you, people will like to be a part of your team because they feel assured that you are not going to leave them in the lurch when the going gets tough. And it is very, very important. This is something which not only applies to you, but to everyone in every walk of life. While you are doing this work, please remember that there are certain qualities that you need to possess if you don't have. These are all simple human qualities. One is empathy. Another is compassion. And then finally it is passion. If you don't have passion for your work, it is not going to last. And then you will be, just avoiding responsibilities, avoiding work. People will start ignoring you, and then you will fall apart. So please don't allow that to happen. Many people who are very talented and very good, just because they lost passion and compassion, failed in life. So don't do that. Ownership is very important. Whatever task you have at hand, whatever responsibility you have at hand, consider it as your sole responsibility, and you consider yourself to be giving everything to it. You know, the service delivery, the ultimate goal is service delivery. And if you can take the ownership of it, then every task that you will do will be great and you will be accomplishing everything in life. Behavior of civil servants is something which is a cause of concern, and it is extremely, extremely important. Yesterday only, ma'am, I was addressing a few candidates, and at the cost of repetition of that particular point, because many people who are sitting here today were not there today. In government, people come to you only for their little work, or when they are stuck, or when they are in grief or in distress. And I understand perfectly that it is not possible to do what people expect you to do each time, because it may not be possible, it may not be in the rules, or it may not be within your capacity to do. But what is in your capacity is to give them a patient hearing and a listening. You need to understand that that person is coming to you for the first time. 50 other people must have come with similar problems to you. That is not the problem of the 51st person. He is coming to you for the first time, and he deserves to be heard, and he deserves, as a citizen, the word civil servant means that we are in service of the people, and we need to understand that at the minimum that we can do is to hear them out and to explain to them what is possible and what is not possible. My experience of 35 years tells me that if you do that, people are satisfied कि अरे साहब ने सुना, साहब ने समझाया, ये नहीं हो सकता है, मुझे उधर जाना है, इधर जाना है, or whatever. So please try to inculcate that. While you are at work, work is going to take a toll of your time and your health both. But as sir said yesterday, please don't ignore yourself and your family and your friends. It is very possible that you are in some godforsaken long place, posted somewhere, and a friend, childhood friend of yours happens to come over there and he rings you up. Don't say कि मेरे पास time नहीं है. He has spent 25 hours, 30 hours just to travel that distance. You have to just give him 25 minutes to ensure that that bond and connection is always there. And please, many people have lost good relationships, good friendships, and even families just because of this attitude कि मेरे पास time नहीं है. सबके पास उतना ही time है. हर दिन में 24 घंटा है, that is available to everyone in the world simultaneously. किसी के पास कम और किसी के पास ज़्यादा नहीं होता है. It is a matter of attitude and gratitude, both. Attitude is something which you need to have very positive. You must be hearing this again and again, but to implement it in personal life is one of the biggest challenge. So you may please do that. Learning is a continuous process. You might feel that you have studied this and that and scored so many marks, and now, believe me, in your first posting, when you take charge, you will be dumbfounded, you will be lost, and you will be looking for assistance here and there. So you need to identify team members who are good enough, who advise you, and it is not necessary that only a senior person will give you a correct and good advice. Advice will come from the person who has done that again and again over a period of time, who knows what are the pitfalls, who knows what can arise out of a particular situation that you are dealing with. And therefore don't ignore anyone just because he is junior to in rank or junior to you in experience. So learning is a continuous process, and you will learn only if you question yourself all the time and think why this particular thing is in this fashion. Can I do it in a better way? And if you can do it in a better way, don't be afraid to experiment and innovate. You might fail. Failure is not a crime, but not trying is definitely a crime. Pursue your goals, whatever goals you have, short-term goals, long-term goals. As sir said, that since the beginning, develop the habit of saving a substantial amount of your income. Consult tax consultants and all. We did it after 10-15 years, ma'am, and lost the initial first 15 years of life, and then realized कि ये करना चाहिए था, वो करना चाहिए था. आपके साथ वैसा होना नहीं चाहिए ऐसे मुझे लगता है. But at the same time, I would like to tell you that you have qualified one of the toughest examinations in the country. You have got into one of the best responsibility position that you can ever hope to achieve in any walk of life. So do the best of it. Being the best may not be possible, but doing the best is in your hands. And I would like to implore upon each one of you to do all the best all the time and be happy about it and not be sad about it. Lastly, I would like to, I recall Abraham Lincoln's speech, you know, when he was elected second time after the Civil War of 1861-1865. It was a Thanksgiving speech, and he said that with malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, the vision to see the right, let us strive to finish the work that we are in and to bind the nation together and to heal its wounds. And that is what you are entering into the portals. God bless you all and give you success, young ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
What a beautiful address. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for all those thoughts. And I would say your speech today was so marvelous and it was timeless. I'm personally what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to take this recording. No, it's not scripted, sir. It's coming right out of my heart that I'm going to transcribe it, put it down and circulate it to all the students because it is so timeless. It has actually, if I remove just the word examination and UPSC from that, it fits to all. And you quoted some, this is a true reflection of feelings. And you quoted some other people, but henceforth we are going to quote you with this statement that you may not be the best, but do the best thing. So we are going to quote you henceforth, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that beautiful address. Let's move ahead with the next special guest of honor, the former Secretary General of Lok Sabha, Madam Snehalata Shrivastava. But before I invite her, I would like to request my technical team to kindly relay a small film.
Former IAS officer Snehalata Shrivastava from the batch of 1982 is the first woman Secretary General of the Lok Sabha. She served this position from December 2017 to November 2020. Shrivastava was supposed to retire in 2018, but her tenure was extended by Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan due to her exemplary work experience at state and national administrative corridors for more than 3 decades. Shrivastava has held key positions like Secretary in the Ministry of Law and Justice and Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, making crucial contributions to policy decisions. Apart from that, Shrivastava served as the Principal Secretary in the Departments of Culture and Parliamentary Affairs in Madhya Pradesh, illustrating her multifaceted capability in governance and administration. Shrivastava's tenure as an IAS officer and positions held after public service is a specimen of perseverance, integrity, and women leadership at the highest parliamentary designations registered in the history of Bharatiya Parliament. MIT World Peace University welcomes former IAS officer Snehalata Shrivastava to the 15th National Level Felicitation Ceremony UPSC CSE Qualifiers 2024 and Service Orientation Program.
Good morning to everyone present here. I will thank the institution for inviting me to have interaction with you all, the future of the country. So my two super cops I am surrounded by, one Mr. Vivek and one Mr. Rajan. Then I am in the company of esteemed Vice Chancellor, Mr. Chitnis, Dr. Chitnis, okay, and Dr. Anjali, Dr. Prasad, Dr. Gopal, and two achievers who have recently entered into the IAS. One is Mr. Parag, Archit Parag, and Shakti. So Shakti to Shakti hi hai. This occasion, and of course, the aspirants, students, and the dignitaries sitting in front of the dais. I know some of them, I met them. This occasion, before I start my, speech, I would like to thank my my assistance given by the university, Dr. Dhanshri, Professor Dhanshri, who is too good, too sweet, and very nice. Aman Jaiswal was with me, a student of third year, and Shweta, who came yesterday evening. So that actually reflects the good, behavior given to the students by the institution. So it reflects to the institution, and I really appreciate that. I will like to thank, as Mr. Vivek had said, that my driver Santosh, he is with me since yesterday, and he is working very hard. He gets up at 3 o'clock, come to Mumbai airport, brings me to Pune. In the night he goes back, and next day he is there before me. So, so many people actually make your life comfortable, and we should remember each one of those, as he also pointed out, Mr. Vivek, and as director of the National Police Academy, Mr. Rajan knows very well that he has trained all the cops of the country. He's a super cop. First and foremost, I pray before Sant Naineshwar. In Devanagari, I know him as Sant Gyaneshwar, and I have seen the movie also long ago of Sant Gyaneshwar. My naman to and prayer to before him. I would like to remember the two visionaries of this institution, Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad and Dr. Rahul Karad. They are not here, but I think they have the great vision, and they have developed this, this institution to prepare our students for the future of this country. And it's not an easy task. It's a very complex and difficult task to teach or develop the personality of children. So we might not know what all goes behind the curtain and behind the stage, the kind of hard work they put in to make this institution a successful institution. I am, since I am in the IAS, I was in the IAS, now I have retired. I am a generalist, not journalist, generalist. So I know some of the things of everything. So because one has worked in various departments, and when you go to the department, you try to be an expert of that department, you try to suggest policy intervention, you try to learn many things, and I am privileged, and by the grace of God, I have a combination of working in departments which is kind of rare, like in finance ministry most of the time, in the state and in the in the center, in the Government of India. Then I have dealt with the judiciary. My department used to appoint Supreme Court judges, Chief Justice of India, Chief Justices of High Court, and judges of High Court, the higher judiciary. And then I went to the Parliament in Lok Sabha as Secretary General. I used to be quite away from the politicians, but then God has given me this opportunity to be surrounded by the politicians. So was sitting there, actually I changed my opinion about the members of parliament or politicians, because you know, outside somehow we go by the impressions, and many times we keep giving discredit to certain section of the society or the politician, if I can be specific. But when I was there and I saw their hard work and the way they have to work, it is you know, beyond the limit of any human being, I tell you. Because I have seen the telephones, mobile phones of some of the members of parliament with whom we were traveling abroad for diplomacy and all. At any given point of time, they have unread 500 messages at least. So if they don't see, the person says, I won't vote for you next time. Okay, I had the problem, I WhatsApp you, and you didn't even have the time to see it. They have to attend all meetings, birthdays, their family functions of their constituencies. So it's a very difficult work, and with this social media, it makes it even more difficult. And as an officer who have succeeded to become a civil servant and who are pursuing or who are trying to do hard work to become, it's a very, very difficult task nowadays. At our time, there was no Google, no mobile for some time. So we had other problems, but now it has multiplied. So be prepared. There is no time for yourself. You have to see all the messages. You have to come to the rescue of those who are in distress. And if you don't do it, there will be complaint. You can't, like Mr. Vivek said, that you should be humble and you should not lose your temper. You can't, because if you do that, there is a video which will be going around, which by force you have to be cool and calm, because if you do anything, it will be seen in bad light. You may be transferred the next very day or same day. So that is the pressure is there of the social media. During my time, if I can say that my collector was, if I can name him, Mr. APK Jogi, who became the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. And he told me when I was attached with him as a probationer in Indore district, which is a very good district for training, he told me, unless you beat somebody, I will not accept that you are an officer. So, and he also used to, like, if there is somebody doing traffic violation, he will get down and will, you know, will teach him or him a lesson. So he told me that you have to be ready for this, and I was had just come to the service. I was in height also. I thank for this kind of dais where I am visible. So I was short in height, and I am short in height, and then my weight was also, I was telling someone that only 45 kg at that time. I was not married. And to imagine that I am, you know, giving some, you know, thing to a grown-up person is impossible. So to overcome that problem, at that time we used to get jeeps, hood वाला jeep होता है ना, वो मिलता था. So I was STM Mau, the next posting, and that hood wala jeep, I used to call that tempo, the long tempos, they used to be called Bhat Suwar in Madhya Pradesh. And if anybody is overloading, I used to keep sitting in the jeep and call the person, the driver, and say that why you are overloading. So I used to be at his height or even higher than his height, then can give a good slap. And one or two incidences, I passed that exam. But now you can't do that. If you do, you will be taken to the task. The hard work, as Mr. Vivek and Mr. Rajan said, that is always there. And to become successful, there are some of the things like you should get up early, which is very difficult for this generation to get up early. But it has a scientific reason that getting up early, looking at the sun, walking under the sun, actually gives you good hormone generation, and that makes you very lively during the day, and you are more receptive. So that is one success mantra. Second is that you have to keep learning, even if when you are a student, whatever time you get, like every evening you should write that what new thing you have learned today. And if you make a diary, making a diary is another very important thing, and which will actually develop your attributes or your qualities. You should write all positive things, and you should write what have you learned. I have learned typing, which later on facilitated me working on computer. I learned swimming, I learned riding. Whatever time I got, I have learned something new, and something which was not very easy for girls to do, like riding and swimming. At those time, going to swimming pool in that attire was not seen very nicely, but still I did it. And in the academy, I learned judo and the riding. So you get lot of opportunity here, like you have good sports facility, you have good library. Reading is very important. If you read, you can actually go higher and higher. If you see all the richest industrialists of the world, there are many other rich people, but the richest, if you take a list of those, you will find one thing common, that they read a lot. So if you want to become important, influential, rich, and want to be known in the world globally or in the country, then you must read as much as possible. Nowadays, like reading on Kindle, but watching television too much is not desirable, because then your time is short, for other better qualitative things. So my time is going to be up. I would wish all the success to the aspirants, to the institution and students, whatever field you are studying and you are working. Try to be the best. Whatever best you can do, you should do, without looking where you have actually excelled. You should do as per your capacity the best. Not that like if there are 24 hours, you decide how many hours you would sleep and how many hours you will do hard work. In the IS, there is a YouTube channel of mine where I have given 2 videos, one in Hindi and English, how to crack IAS, but that is old tactics during my time where the Google and mobile phones and computers were not there. So it will be different nowadays, but still it will give you the flavor that how to prepare for the IAS. It has to, you know, lot of hard work you have to do, that is for sure, and you have to cut yourself from all kinds of entertainment. But I was hooked to music, and even listening to music, I have used that music time for excelling in writing. Like I used to write the song so that in the examination my speed of writing is much better than others. So because you have to compete with all intelligent people who are appearing for the service. So you have to strategize everything, and in the service also every step you have to strategize how to deal with your bosses, how to deal with your ministers, how to deal with public. You have to study, you have to think, and then accordingly you have to behave. Without that, you will not be able to handle the situation. So thank you very much, and all the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for those important inputs. And I have never heard anybody saying this, that how can you optimize even the leisure time? I mean, listening to music, and even while listening to songs, she used to write the songs. I mean, finding hard work in even leisure. I mean, this is this is the kind of hard work probably these guys have put in. Thank you very much for those important inputs, and being receptive is also yet another point that you mentioned, which is very, very relevant and pertinent for this entire gathering in front of us. Today, I'm sure we all have gathered here from every corner of the country, every possible state our country has. I'm sure the assembly represents every part of the country. Imagine every voice of India's every assembly, the MLAs, MLCs from every state and every party walking into one hall. But of course, not for quarreling, but to swap ideas and sharpen their craft for service. The bold picture sprang from the mind of Dr. Rahul Karad, who saw for the first time since independence of our country a neutral stage where lawmakers could learn together beyond party lines. His vision soared in Mumbai on 15th of June 2023, when the National Legislators Conference Bharat gathered a record-breaking assembly of representatives for hands-on session, state pavilions, and late-night problem-solving sessions that turned the venue into a live classroom, or I would say laboratory, of democracy. Today, NLC aims to move from state to state at India's first all-legislators training camp, aiming our elected leaders with fresh tools, shared wisdom, and a spirit of unity that outlets every election. जनता की आवाज लिए जनप्रतिनिधि जुटे महान, सीखे बाटे राह बनाए आगे बढ़े हिंदुस्तान. भेद भुलाकर हाथ मिले सशक्त हो लोकतंत्र, यही है राष्ट्रीय विधायक सम्मेलन, हम सबका संयुक्त मंत्र. National Legislators Conference Bharat was such a magnificent concept. I'm sure many of you would have not been lucky enough to witness the first edition. I would like to request my technical team if they can kindly relay a small film.
Thank the young man, Shri Rahul Karad.
ये राष्ट्रीय विधायक सम्मेलन के माध्यम से एक बहुत अच्छा जर्नी जो बियॉन्ड पार्टी लाइन जाके
to have this conference of legislators of India, bring them on one platform.
सरकार की योजनाओं
के बाद अपनी योजनाओं को लागू कर काम किया।
ये बड़ी प्रसन्नता की बात है। MIT स्कूल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट और राहुल कराड़ जिसके अध्यक्ष हैं, उन्होंने ये कार्य किया और पहली बार आप सबको इकट्ठा बुलाया।
पूरे प्लेटफॉर्म से मेरी इच्छा है कि तमिलनाडु का एक कोई MLA और महाराष्ट्र का MLA, उनकी भी दोस्ती कैसे बन जाए।
We are जनप्रतिनिधि, we are public representative, that is important.
भारतीय संविधान हमारे देश का सर्वोच्च ग्रंथ है जो सरकार को शासन चलाने की शक्ति देता है। हमारा संविधान हर भारतीय की पहचान है जो सभी नागरिकों को समानता की गारंटी देता है। हर नागरिक को समान अवसर मिले, इसके लिए जनप्रतिनिधियों के बीच आपसी संवाद बेहद जरूरी है। संवाद से राष्ट्र निर्माण के मूल मंत्र के साथ राष्ट्रीय विधायक सम्मेलन यानी नेशनल लेजिस्लेटर्स कॉन्फ्रेंस भारत की स्थापना हुई। आजादी के अमृत काल में NLC भारत का जन्म भारतीय लोकतंत्र की एक ऐतिहासिक उपलब्धि है। मुंबई में NLC भारत के प्रथम सम्मेलन का आयोजन 2023 में 15 से 17 जून के बीच हुआ। इस सम्मेलन में अनेक राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्री, लोकसभा विधानसभा के स्पीकर महोदय और MLA MLCs ने भाग लिया। राजनीति के इस महाकुंभ के दौरान पूरी दुनिया भारतीय लोकतंत्र के सबसे बड़े गैर राजनीतिक मंच NLC भारत के गठन की साक्षी बनी।
We always work with some party, but all of us, we are जनप्रतिनिधि, we are public representative, that is important.
अमृत काल में ये एक ऐसा आयोजन है जो भारत के लोकतंत्र को और मजबूत करेगा और भारत के लोकतंत्र के मूल्यों को और समृद्ध करेगा।
देश के 4,500 विधायक कैसे बने जनता की आवाज, राज्यों के बीच संवाद को कैसे बेहतर बनाया जाए, जनप्रतिनिधियों के बीच आपसी सहयोग कैसे बढ़ाया जाए। दुनिया के सबसे विशाल लोकतंत्र भारत के सामने यह कुछ ऐसे सवाल थे जिसका जवाब जन कल्याण के लिए बेहद जरूरी था। आजादी के 75 साल बाद भी राज्यों के बीच आपसी संवाद का ऐसा कोई मंच नहीं था जहां सभी राज्यों के विधायक दलीय राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर सुशासन पर बात कर सकें। देश में एक ऐसे मंच की आवश्यकता थी जिसके जरिए अलग अलग राज्यों के MLA आपसी सहयोग और समन्वय से जनहित के लिए काम कर सकें। लेकिन धर्म, जाति, क्षेत्र, भाषा की विविधता के बीच इस तरह के मंच को खड़ा करना बेहद चुनौतीपूर्ण था। लेकिन इस चुनौती को MIT स्कूल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट के संस्थापक राहुल कराड़ ने स्वीकार किया।
वेंकैया नायडू जी के साथ चर्चा हुई थी। वो बोले, राहुल, यू आर अ न्यूट्रल पर्सन, यू आर एजुकेशन में आप है तो आप ये लीड जरूर लेना चाहिए। और उन्होंने कुछ ऐसे बाकी भी बहुत सारे नेताओं ने ये मेरा विचार वैलिडेट किया।
इस असंभव को संभव बनाने के उद्देश्य से राहुल कराड़ ने सभी राज्यों के साथ संवाद की शुरुआत की। आखिरकार राहुल कराड़ की मेहनत रंग लाई और भारतीय लोकतंत्र के आसमान में NLC भारत का सूर्योदय हुआ।
Thank the young man, Shri Rahul Kada. Behind all this was the Kendra Bindu of this entire arrangement of all these ideas.
NLC भारत लोकतंत्र में संवाद की शुभ शुरुआत है जिसने देश के सभी राज्यों की विधानसभाओं को एक सूत्र में पिरोने का काम किया है। अपने पहले सम्मेलन से ही NLC भारत खुद को एक ऐसे मंच के तौर पर स्थापित करने में सफल हुआ है जहां सभी राज्यों ने जनहित के लिए आपसी साझेदारी बढ़ाने पर जोर दिया है।
मुझे अच्छा लगा जब राहुल जी ने अलग अलग विधायकों ने जो अपने अपने विधानसभा क्षेत्र के अंदर जो नई प्रैक्टिस अपनाई, नए सामाजिक कार्यक्रम चलाए, लोगों की जीवन की बेहतरीन करने के लिए, उनके जीवन को बदलने के लिए, सरकार की योजनाओं के बाद अपनी योजनाओं को लागू कर काम किया, उनका परिदृश्य, उनकी प्रदर्शनी मैंने देखी.
I am very optimistic and positive that the huge number is going to turn up and very positive response from various political parties. The beauty is सभी political पार्टियां भारत की इसमें उन्होंने participate किया है, ये मुझे एक अभिनंदनीय लगता है.
मुंबई में प्रथम राष्ट्रीय विधायक सम्मेलन की कामयाबी इस बात का संकेत है कि आने वाले समय में एनएलसी भारत साझेदारी और संवाद से राष्ट्र निर्माण का एक नया इतिहास लिखेगा. देश के नीति निर्धारकों को इस बात का पूरा यकीन है कि एनएलसी भारत के मंच पर विचारों के मंथन से सुशासन का अमृत निकलेगा, जो जमीनी स्तर पर जनता की समस्याओं को हल करने के लिए संजीवनी का काम करेगा.
सबसे पहले मैं राहुल करात को ये ऐतिहासिक सम्मेलन बुलाने के लिए मैं हमारा सबके ओर से उनको अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूँ. To have this conference of legislators of India, bring them on one platform, discuss issues of larger concern of the people of the states and the country.
एनएलसी भारत की गौरवशाली शुरुआत के बाद आज हर भारतीय गर्व से कह सकता है कि अगर संविधान भारतीय लोकतंत्र की आत्मा है तो संवाद उसकी धड़कन और एनएलसी भारत उस धड़कन की सबसे बुलंद आवाज है.
Thank you very much. Let's give a big round of applause, my friends, to the concept and execution of National Legislators Conference, something that could have never been imagined in a country of such vastness. And my friends, now is the time where we are going to begin the important function of this session, where we are going to call each successful ranker on the stage and felicitate. It is for my friends from the university, I would like to share that nearly 10 lakh people, precisely 9,92,599 candidates applied for UPSC Civil Services Examination 2024. About half, 5,83,213 actually sat for the prelims. After the mains and interviews, only 1,009 entered the final place on the merit list. 725 men and 284 women, with 11 women in the top 25 rank list. Yeah, of course, that calls for a big round of applause. My friends, we have a true representation of our country here with us. And now I'm going to request all the dignitaries to get ready for the grand felicitation ceremony, probably for the, I would say, the moment that may not happen ever in India, with such a large number of rankers gathering together for a felicitation. I'm going to take each one of your rank followed by your name, and I would like to request everyone to come on stage from this side and get down from the other side. Let us start the felicitation. All India rank 5, Akash Garg. Heartiest congratulations, Akash ji. All India rank AIR 26, Shivansh. AIR 26, Shivansh, yes. Heartiest congratulations, Akash. AIR 26, Shivansh. AIR 28, Rishabh Chaudhary. A big round of applause for AIR 26, Shivansh Jagde. AIR 28, Rishabh Chaudhary. AIR 35, Shreya Garg. Heartiest congratulations, AIR 28, Rishabh Chaudhary. AIR 35, Shreyank Garg. Heartiest congratulations, Shreyank. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 38 Abhishek Sharma. Madam. Next, AIR 56 Vishal Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Abhishek. A big round of applause for AIR 56 Vishal Singh. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 57 Lavanya Gaur. Heartiest congratulations, Lavanya, AIR 57. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 61 Ashtha Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Astha. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 65 Purva Agarwal. Heartiest congratulations, Purva. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 74 Aman Tiwari. Heartiest congratulations, Aman. AIR 74. A round of applause for Aman. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 77 Nilesh Goyal. Heartiest congratulations, Nilesh, AIR 77. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 96 Aditya Acharya. AIR 97 Aditi. Heartiest congratulations, Aditi. AIR 100 Shagun Kumar. Heartiest congratulations, Shagun. Next, I would like to invite AIR 114 Vivek Garg. Heartiest congratulations, Vivek. Next, I would like to invite AIR 115 Ritvik Mehta. AIR 117 Dr. Akash Goyal. AIR 129 Abhilesh Sundaram. Next, heartiest congratulations, Abhilesh. Next, I would like to invite AIR 130 Abhinav Sharma. Heartiest congratulations, Abhinav. Next, I would like to invite AIR 141 Prince Raj. Heartiest congratulations, Prince. Next, I would like to invite AIR 151 NS Reddy. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Reddy. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 152, Ramdeep Singh. Heartiest congratulations. Next, I would like to invite on stage 153 Shreyas Kumar. Let's give them a big round of applause, my friends. They have worked really hard to reach this stage. Next, I would like to invite AIR 155 Pulkit Bansal. Heartiest congratulations, Pulkit. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 157 Sadiq Singh, Siddharth Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Siddharth. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 173 Yukti Pandey. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 178 Ayush Jaiswal. Heartiest congratulations, Yukti. We have on stage AIR 178 Ayush Jaiswal. Heartiest congratulations. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 195 Ritvik Ranjan. Heartiest congratulations, Ritvik. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 199 Saurabh Rajendra. Heartiest congratulations, Ritvik. We have on stage AIR 199 Saurabh Rajendra. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 205 Satyam Chaturvedi. Heartiest congratulations, Saurabh. A round of applause for all of them. Thank you very much. We have AIR 205 Satyam Chaturvedi on stage, followed by 206 Dr. Ishika Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Ishika. Followed by AIR 216 Siddharth Pokarna. Round of applause for Dr. Ishika. Please welcome AIR 216 Siddharth Pokarna, followed by AIR 223 Hemant Sankar. Heartiest congratulations, Siddharth. Please welcome AIR 223 Hemant Sankar. Heartiest congratulations, Hemant. Followed by AIR 224 Vidhi. Round of applause for Vidhi. Followed by AIR 229 Mukul Khandelwal. A round of applause for Vidhi. Heartiest congratulations. AIR 229 Mukul Khandelwal. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 241 Rohit Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Rohit. Next is AIR 265 Mr. Dinesh Vishnoi. Heartiest congratulations, Dinesh. Next is AIR 272 Vivek Yadav. A round of applause for Dinesh. Followed by AIR 272 Vivek Yadav. Followed by AIR 273 Aniket. Heartiest congratulations, Vivek. Please welcome AIR 273 Mr. Aniket. Followed by AIR 283 Anushka Jain. Congratulations, Aniket. We have on stage AIR 283 Anushka Jain, followed by 305 Rajat. Please welcome on stage Mr. Rajat Patre, AIR 305. Heartiest congratulations, Rajat. We now have AIR 308 Tejaswa. Heartiest congratulations, Akhilesh. AIR 344 Ayush Jain. I would like to invite on stage AIR 352 Mr. Akshat. AIR 351 Rajat Kumar Rai. (351) Rajat Kumar Rai, followed by AIR 352 Akshat. Round of applause for Mr. Akshat, AIR 352, followed by AIR 361 Jitendra Kumar. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Jitendra. Followed by AIR 362 Shailendra Chaudhary. Congratulations, Mr. Shailendra, followed by AIR 378 Saurav Kumar Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Saurav, followed by AIR 379 Ravish Kumar Mittal. A round of applause for Mr. Saurav. Guys, don't get tired. They worked really hard. So at least we shouldn't get tired of applauding. Congratulations, AIR 379 Ravish, followed by 383 Sanskar Tripathi. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Sanskar, followed by 386 Miss Tanishi Kalra. Heartiest congratulations, Tanishi. A round of applause for her, followed by AIR 388 Manav Jain. A round of applause for Tanishi Kalra. Heartiest congratulations, followed by 388 Manav Jain. Next, I would like to invite AIR 393 Sarthak Singh. A round of applause for Sarthak. Heartiest congratulations. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 395 Namit Mathur. Heartiest congratulations, Namit. Next, I would like to invite AIR 397 Siddharth Jain. Heartiest congratulations, Siddharth. Next, I would like to invite AIR 402 Aman Pratap Singh. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 408 Nikita Raj. Heartiest congratulations, Aman. Heartiest congratulations, Sukram. Next, I would like to invite AIR 478 Ronak Meena. Heartiest congratulations, Ronak. Next, I would like to invite AIR 486 Rohit Bansal. Heartiest congratulations, Ronak. We have on stage AIR 486, Rohit Bansal. Heartiest congratulations, Rohit. Next, I would like to invite AIR 490, Mona. Give her a big round of applause, my friends, for AIR 490, Miss Mona. Followed by AIR 499, Mr. Prince. We have on stage AIR 494, Mukul Gaba. On stage, being felicitated, AIR 494, Mukul Gaba. AIR 499, Mr. Prince. Next, I would like to invite AIR 503, Mr. Sarvesh. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Prince. Followed by AIR 503, Mr. Sarvesh. Next, I would like to invite AIR 520, Miss Roma Barna. Heartiest congratulations, Miss Roma. Followed by AIR 521, Joginder. Put your hands together for AIR 521, Mr. Joginder, followed by AIR 526, Gautam Singh. Heartiest congratulations, Joginder, being felicitated on stage, AIR 526, Gautam Singh. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 534, Miss Shruti. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Gautam Singh, followed by 534, Miss Shruti. Followed by AIR 536, Mohit Mangal. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 545, Dr. Aditya Singh. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 551, Mr. Birdev. Oh, he seems to have a good fan following. Give him a big round of applause. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 554, Vimlok Tiwari. Congratulations, Birdev. On stage, we have AIR 554, Vimlok Tiwari, followed by AIR 555, Nikhil Yadav. Heartiest congratulations, Vimlok. AIR 555, Nikhil Yadav, followed by AIR 561, Aditya Jain. Heartiest congratulations, Nikhil, followed by AIR 561, Aditya Jain. And now I would like to invite on stage AIR 581, Mr. Rohan Pingre. Heartiest congratulations, Rohan. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 597, Ayushi Malaviya. Heartiest congratulations, Ayushi. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 601, Vedant Patil. Heartiest congratulations, Ayushi and Vedant Patil, AIR 601, followed by AIR 602, Ritvik Rai. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 619, Mr. Nikhil Chauhan. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Nikhil. A round of applause, my friends, please. Next, we have on stage AIR 621, Nilesh Kumar. Heartiest congratulations, Nilesh. Next, I would like to invite AIR 629, Mr. Prabhakar Singh Tomar. Heartiest congratulations. Next, we have on stage AIR 666, Priya Ranjan. Heartiest congratulations. Heartiest congratulations, Mr. Congratulations, Bhavit. Next, we have on stage AIR 699, Akshay Munde. Akshay Munde, AIR 699. Next, AIR 701, Anakriti Goyal. Heartiest congratulations, Akshay. Next, we have on stage Ms. Anakriti Goyal, AIR 701. Heartiest congratulations, Anakriti. Next, we have on stage AIR 706, Vinay Soni. Heartiest congratulations, Vinay. Next, we have on stage AIR 728, Srishti Gupta. Congratulations, Vinay. We have on stage AIR 728, Srishti Gupta. Next, we have on stage AIR 746, Shritesh Patel. Heartiest congratulations, Shritesh. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 755, Mr. K. Harikrishnan. Congratulations, Shritesh. Next, we have on stage AIR 755, K. Harikrishnan. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 756, Keval Mehta. We have on stage Mr. Keval Mehta, AIR 756, followed by AIR 788, Shivraj Gangwal. We have on stage AIR 774, Dheeraj Kumar. Next, we have on stage AIR 788, Shivraj Gangwal. Next, we have on stage AIR 793, Manjeet Dhaka. Next AIR Next we have on stage AIR 819 Vaibhav Vishal. Heartiest congratulations Vaibhav. Next we have on stage Miss Sampada Vange, AIR 839. A big round of applause for Sampada. Next I would like to invite on stage Miss Mohini Khandare, AIR 844. Next, I'm going to invite AIR 893 Arun Malaviya. A big round of applause for Mohini. Next, we have on stage AIR 893 Arun Malaviya, followed by AIR 939 Gargi Londe. Heartiest congratulations Gargi, AIR 939. Followed by AIR 945 Anand Sadavarte. A round of applause, my friends, for Anand Sadavarte, AIR 945. Followed by AIR 989 Deepak Kumar. Heartiest congratulations, Deepak. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 1004 Aditya Bamne. A round of applause for Aditya. Next, I would like to invite on stage AIR 464 Mohini Suryavanshi. A big round of applause for Mohini, AIR 464 Mohini Suryavanshi, followed by AIR 107 Mr. Pranav Sharma. Well, the list with me is over. I would like to once again request if anybody we have missed by any chance, please bring it to our notice, because you can figure out it's a Herculean task. Let's give a big round of applause for all the qualifiers. A huge round of applause. And now it's time when we felicitate a person who has secured among the top performers from the city of Pune, Maharashtra, who secured an impressive All India rank 3. His journey from, now listen, this is really interesting. His journey from AIR 153 in year 2023 to AIR 3 in year 2024 showcases his dedication, strategic preparation, and ability to learn from experiences. Let's give a big round of applause for Shri Archit Parag Dongre. He's being awarded the Citation of Honor shawl and a token of appreciation of rupees 50,000. A big round of applause. Yeah. My friends, Archit's UPSC full-time journey began with his first attempt in year 2023 with the philosophy as his optional subject, where he secured AIR 153. This result was no small achievement, qualifying him for the Indian Police Services in the Arunachal Pradesh, Goa, Mizoram Union Territory cadre. And now he has secured AIR 3. Let's give him once again a big round of applause. The next person we have on stage is again a tale to be told to everyone. Among the standout achievers is Shakti Dubey, who is the UPSC topper 2024, who has secured the coveted All India rank 1 among the total of 1,009 candidates who made to the final list. Ms. Shakti embarked on her UPSC preparation all the way back in year 2018 and choosing PSIR as an optional, making the beginner of 7 years odyssey filled with emotional highs and lows. Facing 4, listen to this, students, facing 4 initial unsuccessful attempts, including 3 failures at the prelim stage and nearly missing just by 12 marks in 4th attempt, she kept her momentum, she kept her commitment, in spite of experiencing the moment of profound discouragement and even contemplating of quitting at times. Yet, her resilience stoned through and fulfilled the deep-seated desire to the contributing to the society and country. We have with us today All India rank 1, Miss Shakti Dubey. Heartiest congratulations, and I'm sure the students of university sitting here would have seen the kind of journey all of them have come through. Many attempts, many failures, and I made it a point to share with them the failures first, because we are quite habituated to look at the success, but all the failure that has gone in behind and keeping it motivated is really, really important. My friends, at this high moment of this function, I would like to request all the successful qualifiers present here with us to rise in their seats, because we are now going to abide you all by an important oath. The oath that you all would be taking today for the service, duty, and contribution to the development of our country. I would like to request all the successful rankers to please rise in your seats, including AIR 1 and 3. Please put your right hand forward, and the oath would be administered by the Chief Academic Officer of MIT World Peace University, Dr. Prasad Khandekar. No, she can't give. No, okay. How can she give oath to herself?
I request all the rankers to raise your right hand. Forward. Repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the Constitution of Bharat and serve my nation with integrity, impartiality, and devotion. I commit to perform my duties without fear of favor, affection, or ill will. I dedicate myself to the service of the people and the preservation of the sovereignty and integrity of Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for such a beautiful oath, and I'm sure it would mean a lot to everyone present here today. My friends, we are present here in large number, but of course, we cannot have everyone sharing their mind, but we have 2 representatives of the entire group sitting here, AIR 1 and 3. I would like to request Archit Dongre to kindly share his thought on behalf of everyone present here today. Please put your hands together and welcome with a big round of applause, my friends, All India rank 3, Shri Archit Dongre.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for the wonderful introduction and the honor that is bestowed upon me today. Very good morning to all the esteemed guests, Snehalata ma'am, Rajan sir, and fellow batchmates, and all of the MIT team. I'm very grateful today that I've been invited here. over the past couple of months, we have gone to many felicitations, received a lot of praises, but this was one of the most unique ones in the sense that yesterday, whatever sessions we had and what we could learn from those sessions by respected Phansalkar sir, Rajan sir, and all the other IAS officers also that had arrived. That gave me a sort of idea into what we can expect when we go into the field, and certain things that ma'am spoke about truly hit me, especially the notion that we have in our minds as upcoming civil servants about politicians, how they behave with us, because largely our opinions are shaped by the movies that we see and social media, and largely it is very negative. So I think that was one of the most changing experiences that I have witnessed here. Apart from that, the interaction with the fellow students and clearing their doubts, especially with regards to UPSC. I mean, it's a great privilege and honor to be in this position, to be able to guide people and help them. And I mean, whatever oath we have taken today and whatever aspirations our seniors have mentioned to us, I hope we are able to deliver them on ground and stand true to our potential. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I cannot resist. Of course, it's not about states or it's not about any section. I don't want to do that. But I've been experiencing this ceremony for last almost, all 15 years probably. But this is for the first time. I don't know. When I was going through the list, I could see many Marathi names. I don't know if this time the result has changed some dynamics, and I could see many Marathi names as compared to all other years. It was really a glad moment. But thank you very much for sharing your thought with us today. And now it's time when I'm going to invite and request All India Rank 1, Ms. Shakti Dubey, to share her thoughts. Please welcome her with a huge round of applause. I'm sure the success is more sweeter when you have so many failures in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'd like to express my gratitude to the members on the dais, because it has really been an enriching session where we actually got to hear the real life experiences of people who have been into the service themselves, which has also given us a kind of, introduction before we enter into the field. For us, until we are into preparation, it's all just about achieving one rank, being into the list, going to Labasna and all of that. But there is a lot that starts after it, and I think that was really an insightful conversation that we had today and yesterday, and a great opportunity to interact with fellow batchmates as well. Since I know that I am one who has a longer story of failure than that of success, one thing that I realize is that glimpse is what we all see, that is the news, but there is a story which goes unheard for every aspirant. Every one of us who are sitting here, those who might have missed the cutoff by few marks, or those who actually failed at any stage. I think all of them have equally put in their hard work. It's just the matter of luck or the matter of time. But once we get into the service, I just want to tell that one thing that I carry forward from today's session, the pledge or the oath that we took, is that we remember the bigger picture or the bigger purpose behind all of that. Because in the end, it's a service to the nation, and I hope I could do justice to the same. That's all. Thank you.
Once again, I would like to request everyone present here to give a big round of applause for all the successful qualifiers of UPSC CSE 2024. Thank you very much. With this, we are coming towards the closure of this part of the ceremony, but let me remind all the qualifiers, and especially their SLOs, that after this session, each one of them would be going to a classroom where they would be having a dialogue with the students of the university. So I'm sure you all are aware of the classroom. It is your duty to guide them to the correct classroom right after this session. So please be alert now. After this, after the national anthem, we will conclude this session. But after that, after the national anthem, all the qualifiers are requested to assemble right outside this hall on the staircase, where we are going to capture a beautiful, memorable photograph of all the successful qualifiers of UPSC CSE 2024. So it's a sincere request to all of you, before you go to the classrooms, please assemble right outside this hall on the staircase for the photograph. And now I would like to invite the Dean of School of Economics and Commerce at MIT World Peace University, Dr. Anjali Sane, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon all. On behalf of our founder president, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, respected Executive President Dr. Rahul Karad sir, on behalf of Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis, Chief Academic Officer Dr. Prasad Khandekar, and indeed the entire team at MIT World Peace University, I am very happy to propose the vote of thanks for the 15th National Level UPSC Felicitation Ceremony and the Service Orientation Program. I wish to thank all the dignitaries present on the dais, starting with Srimati Snehalata Shrivastava ma'am. Thank you so much for your gracious presence yesterday and today, and you've come all the way from Bhopal for the ceremony. Thank you so much ma'am for sharing your thoughts with all the rankers and our students. I also wish to thank Shri A.S. Rajan, IPS retired, who has come all the way to share his thoughts with the rankers yesterday for the service orientation program as well as today. Thank you so much, sir, Rajan sir, and we look forward to a long-term association with both of you in the future as well. I also wish to thank Shri Vivek Phansalkar sir, whom I'm sure has made a mark on each and every one today, and we assure him in his absence that we will abide by all the memorable things and thoughts that he has left us with. Today, I also wish to thank and congratulate once again all the successful rankers present today for the function, their parents, friends and family who have come all the way, guests, media, and more importantly, my student friends also who are here today. I also wish to thank the staff and the faculty members of MIT World Peace University for their presence. Snehalata ma'am and Rajan sir, we are inspired by your great words, and I'm sure that our rankers are motivated and will keep them in mind during their journey in the way ahead. A big congratulations once again to all the rankers, and we wish you all the best for all the future endeavors. Take a moment, dear students and rankers, to appreciate the efforts of all those who have supported you in your journey, including your friends, family, and as an academician, your teachers who have supported you in this journey as well. The way ahead is exciting, challenging, and you will appreciate these few people who will always be there for you. A few words for you, dear rankers. इस जग में इतने जुल्म नहीं, उतने सहने की ताकत है. तानों के भी शोर में रहकर सच कहने की आदत है. मैं सागर से भी गहरा हूं, तुम कितने कंकड़ फेंकोगे. मैं सागर से भी गहरा हूं, तुम कितने कंकड़ फेंकोगे. चुन चुन कर आगे बढ़ूंगा मैं, तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे, तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे. I hope you remember these words in your journey ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. I am very fortunate that we have been backed by a team of extremely motivated and dedicated colleagues who know their job and are result-oriented. I cannot thank everyone for their involvement, and it's impossible to name the whole team because it's a huge team that has been there to support us. They have been not just involved 100%, but have gone beyond their comfort zone in the completion of tasks. I thank all the staff members and students of MIT World Peace University who were involved right from the invitation stage to the technical arrangements and all other committees. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire team at MIT World Peace University, I want to state that we are very grateful to all the speakers and all the rankers who have made here today. Thank you all, and we look forward to a long-term association with each and every one of you in the future ahead as well. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, madam. With this, my friends, we have reached the conclusion of the 15th UPSC CSE Qualifiers 2024 Felicitation Ceremony. I would thank you very much for being part of this beautiful gathering here today. I would like to request each one of you to rise in your seat for National Anthem. भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की. Thank you very much. I request all the qualifiers to kindly take the exit first. I request all the students to stay back.